What's poppin', my lyrical heads? Welcome to another episode of Lyrical Minds. My name is Easy. Today, I get the opportunity to chop it up with the big homie, DNA Picasso.
Baby, you
What it
bust
do?
What's
What
me,
it
oh
poppin',
do?
my
my
What it
God,
guy?
I'm
do?
never gonna leave you alone. Let's talk.
What's up, man? How
Sometimes
are
you
you
wanna
doing
phone the
this
boss, so what's
lovely
the work for me though?
still
Work,
morning?
work,
Man,
WTF,
I'm good, man.
making
I'm
them loving
good.
the
Just got back
VC.
from New York a couple days ago, and I'm hype about this interview, bro. I appreciate you for having me on.
Man, I appreciate your time and blessing your presence on my show. I greatly appreciate it, man.
Absolutely.
Before we get into it, I would just like to, tell everyone if you're a fan of myself, fan of DNA, definitely go down there, hit the like and subscribe button, come support your boy. Support is free. All you got to do is take 1 second and hit that like and hit that subscribe button. It's not that much work. And yeah, man, we can pretty much get into it now, man. So how about you tell the people who you are and what you about?
Man, my name is DNA Picasso. I'm an artist in Denver, but I'm also a human being, and I'm just about the real, bro. Like I want to spread real vibes and make music that people can connect to and have fun to, and just vibe with. I'm a people person. I like bringing people together. So all of that, bro.
I feel that. I feel that. I'm all about positive vibes, peace, love, and positivity. That's what I try to preach.
hmm
So I know DNA stands for initials, right? What does the Picasso part? Where does that come from?
it comes from the artist Pablo Picasso.
Hmm.
I really took after like what, and I really admired his versatility in his work. You can never like box him in. One day
True.
he might do something that's completely abstract. The next day he might paint a beautiful picture of a family. The next day he might do something that's sad and reflective of his mood. And so I really appreciated his art for that. And so I think for me, in my music style, you can't ever really box me in. Like, there's really no telling on what type of music you're gonna hear from me. You might hear something super
Right.
deep. I might get on the track start singing. I might get on the track start rapping about my life or whatever, about my girl being in love, whatever.
Right.
So yeah, bro. Sorry about that.
No, you good. So,
I got it.
all right, bet. Um, okay, man, that's pretty dope. I know I had another artist on here, and he went by Smutty Warhol, and he got the Warhol part from Andy Warhol, who's also an artist,
Oh yeah.
which
Okay.
mhm, which was to me it was pretty dope how people take like visual artists and put it in their rap artist name and they have like a little story behind it. To me,
hmm
that's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, man. And but I like just to basically finish out the thought. Like I really, really um, am somebody who creates off of mood and off of feeling. So like
Okay,
what I might be in that day is what the song I might make. So like sometimes I'm like I'm in the mood to just get it, go get the bag, and that's what
right,
that. I'm in the studio. If I'm writing a song, that's probably the record that I'm gonna create. If I'm feeling like I'm just like in love today, or like me and I've been with my lady for almost 3 years now, so like I
right,
am, so like sometimes I make songs based on that. Sometimes I make songs based on the trials and tribulations that I go through. So I just like to keep it versatile. A lot of people say it's a bad thing when coming up because it's hard for fans to identify with one specific sound, like a Da Baby or like someone like that.
hmm,
But I don't really mind, bro. I mean, there's no blueprint to the shit, so I'm gonna just do me too.
definitely. There is really no blueprint. Everyone has a lot of artists carve their own way and their own road just to and they get in their own lane. Where this is, I'm not associated with any other artist. This is my lane and this is where I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
So I appreciate the versatility in different artists, even if they're just on coming up or anything like that.
hmm
So did you really go by Young DZ?
I did used to go by Young Beezy when I was I think it was when I was in high school up until what was it? Probably maybe freshman year in college. Uh, I used to rap on the IMT Paint app. I don't know if you remember that.
I remember that.
He let you vibe on the auto tune. So me and my homie Alec, uh,
Right,
we used to go crazy on that. Me and my twin brother and my boy Alec, we call him Frankie. Used to go crazy and make songs, and I'll go to school and show people, and I'd be like, "Yo, listen to my new song." And I like listening. I like downloaded some of the songs that I made back then from like way back when. I found it in the old email, and I'm listening
right.
to this shit like, oh man, this shit is trash. but but it was just cool, like just to like that's how I started, like you know, actually recording the music. I've always been a
Right.
fan of the music, but like that's how I started that. So yeah, so but I was going by Young DZ back then.
Got you,
And it
got
was
you.
because of
Yeah.
Lil Wayne, it was because of Lil Wayne because he was Wheezy, and I was like, and that was like my biggest influence at the time in terms of like
Oh,
music.
okay.
So I was like, I'm Young Deezy. Oh, that shit was so lame.
Wayne the goat. Wayne's truly the goat.
Facts though.
Did you go by any other names while you were coming up in the music?
At first, I was just DNA. Um,
Okay.
I added the Picasso later on to define myself a little bit more
Hmm.
and also make it easier for people to find me. Because when you type in DNA in Google, you get a whole bunch of science shit, you know?
Yeah, that's
You
true.
get a whole lot of deoxyribonucleic acid going on, and I wanted to be able to be found when people type my name in. And there's also a
Mhm.
battle rapper named DNA, and
Right. Yeah.
I wasn't too familiar with him when I started going by DNA, but then I got a lot of like some of his fans. To this day, I get some of his fans coming like DMing me, asking for show tickets and trying to see the next battle, and I'm like, wrong DNA, fam, wrong DNA.
That's awkward.
Yeah, it is, but I definitely I had somebody, I think not on his team, but one of his fans urged me to change my name because there could only be one. But I was like, I don't really give a damn. I don't battle rap, and this man doesn't really. I mean,
Right.
he records music, but he's a battle rapper. So, not to step on toes, I like what he does, but I'm DNA Picasso, so that's what it
That's
is.
right. Gotta make it known. Make it known.
Yeah,
So I know you used to run track and I believe also played football. Outside of music, man, do you got any other hobbies? Do you still skateboard or anything like that?
it's funny that you say that, bro. How the hell did you know I
Uh,
skateboarded?
I do my research. That's why.
Yeah, I that's funny. I have my board in the back of the car. Sometimes I get on it and
Right.
I ride around. I haven't been skating as much, but my little one he likes to skate. So sometimes we go to the skate park and vibe around. People
That's
can't
dope.
people can't believe a 6'5" black dude on riding around on this skateboard. And shit.
I'm just saying that looks a little awkward. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. So I don't do this much, but I do like doing it when I can. Right now, in terms of hobby, it's crazy because music was the hobby. When I was an athlete, a full time athlete and scholar,
Right.
music was my escape, and now music is my profession in my life. So it's like
Right.
different. So I think it's very important to try to find other hobbies and stuff. I mean, aside from like going to the gym and working out, I really like producing events. That's my thing.
Oh, okay.
I know it's like it's still kind of work, but I really like creating vibes, throwing parties, throwing fashion
Mhm.
pops, fashion shows, concerts for other artists, festivals, um, theme parties, all the things, bro. And so I really like doing that. That's kind of what I do on my free time. Yeah.
Free time. I'm not mad at you. At least you're still in the music industry and you're still rubbing elbows with the right people
Oh
in the
yeah.
music industry.
Oh yeah. I mean, I really mainly did that too. Before it was a hobby, it was my way to navigate the back end of the music industry without having to rely on somebody to just magically fall into my lap and like
True.
start working with me or something like that, and like
Right.
start putting me on. I was like, nah, I'm gonna put myself on. I'm gonna create my own opportunities, meet with agents and talent buyers, and figure out how to create these shows, figure out how these shows are run, and just all the logistics. Figure it out myself, so that when I am presented with opportunities, I have leverage because I know what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, big facts. I'm pretty sure on that side you learn a lot of the business side of it because a lot of artists don't know that side. They just think, "Oh, I'm dope, and this all I need to do, and I'm gonna gain fans, and I'm
Yeah,
gonna be rich." And in all reality, you got to learn that business side so you don't get fucked over.
fact. And it's a lot. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't know everything. I'm continuing
Right.
to learn as much as I can and apply it to my own life. But it's a journey for real. There's a lot to learn.
Right. And that's really all you can do is try to self teach yourself to the best of your ability.
Hmm.
So back to the music, man. You own your own record label and you have your collective with you, Picasso Gang Records. What made you start that?
Kind of the similar. reason in terms of like why I started doing shows and stuff. I didn't want to wait around to join. I was honestly trying to join other people's teams, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like there was other collectives in Denver that I really rocked with that I was like, damn, I would love to be a part of that. But like
Right.
when I walked into the room, I don't know what it is. I like I walk into a room and people feel I don't know if it's intimidation on an artistic level or whatever, but like then no one wanted to let me in, bro. Just straight like that. No one wanted to let me in. So I was like, fucking, I'm gonna stop
Dang.
trying to be a part of everybody else's movement, everybody else's brand or wave, and just create my own.
Hmm.
Create my own. Because I got a wave. People do like me. People rock with me. I'm a genuine person. I help a lot of people out, and people will come through. I could have more artists on the team,
Right.
did have more artists on the team, but I had to let some people go because their head wasn't there. It wasn't. It was like a DNA. What can you do for me? Not like a what can I bring to the table and how can we all eat type of
Got you. Yeah, that's totally understandable.
vibe.
Gotta have gotta have the right people around you.
Yeah, but the purpose of starting my own team or label was so that I can have something for myself, have some ownership.
Right.
Mhm.
I feel that. So I know last year you did a lot of features, and you pretty much weren't really focused on your own music. Can you talk about the importance of collaboration with the other artists?
Honestly, bro, for me, collaboration, in that sense, in terms of last year, like I was recording a lot of the records that you hear on the new album that I just released, The Color Blue, but I
Hmm.
was sitting on those records. I wasn't sure what to do, what to call the project, how to push those out because those records were unlike anything I've ever made. And it was a little bit outside of the style most people know me for. So I was like, all right, I'm still on these records. But everybody was hitting me up like DNA, get on this, DNA, get on that. And I was either getting paid for the feature or I was collaborating with artists that I really wanted to work with. Um,
Hmm.
and I ended up doing, bro, I can't even count how many songs I did last year with other artists. A lot of them haven't even dropped yet, but I think it's important because when I wasn't motivated at times, working with other artists and getting someone else bringing a certain sound to the table that I can like work off of and vibe off of really helped me
Right.
be consistent even when I wasn't motivated. Um, and so, but that's not the only reason why I like collaboration. I'm a collaborative dude. I have a collaborative spirit. I like doing things together. Unless, I mean, I've always said this: unless you're writing, recording yourself, engineering, producing all your records and shooting your own videos, you're collaborating
Hmm.
with somebody.
Facts.
Every part of this is a collaboration, unless you're doing it all yourself. And so I do take collaborations very seriously. I like to bring my best to the table. Um, I don't necessarily be trying to kill people on their own records, but I like to be like, when you hear me on somebody's song, you're like, okay, okay, this is what we were waiting for right here. Yep,
Right.
DNA's coming in. So like, I really, really love collaborating, bro. I love being able to like take from different people's sounds and like vibe, bring my own sound to the table. I don't know,
Hmm.
all that is cool. Out of the collaborations that I did, were there any ones that you liked the most? Or
Right now on the new record, I'm really fucking with Please right now. I was just jamming to that song right before we came came on. And I'm a fan of Malcolm Wise, and just for the people I also interviewed him. Definitely go check that interview out. Um,
check that out.
but oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah,
But that's one feature I'm really fucking with right now.
I appreciate you, bro, for real.
Um, but this year, are you gonna focus more on your own music, or are you gonna still do some collabs here and there, but really focus
I'll
on
do
your
some
own music?
collabs here and there. I have a couple collaborative projects that are already done. One with a producer named Rick Jones, one with the artist named Letariat. They've been done, and so
Okay.
those are going to come out this year. I have a ton of other features that still aren't out. I got some summer slaps, some records that didn't go on. I didn't put on this project because I didn't want to take away from the message I was trying to convey overall.
Okay.
I got some club records. I got all that kind of stuff that I'm just gonna wait until summer. So I'm definitely gonna focus on more of my own music
Hmm.
this year. I was just happy to get the album out, like truly, bro, because I did two EPs in 2021, an EP in 2022, um, a full length collaborative album in 2021 with the label. But
Right.
it hasn't been since 2020 that I did my own full length album. Like that was me, just me. I have some collaborations on there, but it's mainly just me. It's not a collaborative
Right.
thing. My album featuring other artists, you know. So
Got you.
I was just really hyped to finally get that out there, and I feel like now I can, like, I needed to get that out there for like my own mental health. I feel like it was therapy for me to be able to transcend into this next version of myself. You know what I'm saying? And so,
Definitely.
yeah, to answer the question, I'm definitely gonna focus on more music by my of like solo music this year. Um, Man, stay tuned for these visuals. I got some crazy visuals. Hey, bro, oof, like
I'm
crazy.
excited for him.
I love music videos. I love being able to like paint that picture visually for people to see me and see like what I'm
Right.
into, all the things.
Right. That's gonna be dope. We'll definitely be staying tuned for that. So I was listening to your early stuff. For the record, Picasso Gang University, definitely two dope projects. And I guess how would you describe your sound and how has your music evolved over time?
I definitely feel like I've been. I used to hate my voice, bro. Like speaking voice, because I'm a big dude, so I have a lighter voice. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I never could reconcile like that with my voice with how I looked. And so I was like, all right, music has been a place for me to actually use my voice as an instrument for real, and like figure out what lengths I can take. I can take
Hmm.
it vocally, you know. And so I've
Right.
been trying to try a lot of things, and I just feel like I'm finding the range in my voice. It's hard to say I'm finding my sound because I do so many different things, but I'm
Hmm.
finding my true range right now, and
I get that.
I don't even think I'm halfway there, bro. I think there's so many other things I can do with my voice that I haven't unlocked yet. So that's the goal is to get to that and unlock those um, new levels in terms of what I can do vocally.
I
Um,
feel that.
but I think my sound has evolved. Just I think I'm more sure of myself, more
Okay.
confident as a man. I think life just has like really played a huge part on like my approach to music.
Got you. Got you. So how your pretty much music evolved from then and all the way till now, man. What does your newest project, The Color Blue, what does that aim to say to your fans? Because I know you wrote pretty much a description, which was a dope description. I'm happy you actually sent that to me because it really opened up my eyes before I'd actually listened to the record.
Hmm.
And yeah, man, what was the message behind the whole entire record?
I mean, I feel like the main points were, I'm moving out of love right now. So a lot of these songs, like are literal love songs about my girl. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and I think I want it to be okay for a rapper to talk about love. Most times when you think about an artist talking about love, you talking about boys to men, they on their knees crying, and stuff, type of shit. Like a lot of
Yeah.
rappers too hard or whatever to like be in love and shit. We gotta have misogyny in the music. We gotta talk about girls shaking ass and popping this and sucking that, and like it don't gotta be
Right.
that. It really don't gotta be that. There's so much more to it. And when you move out of love, you start to realize how gross some of that shit is, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Uh,
Yeah.
so I think a lot of it for me is moving out of love. I was talking heavily about the trials and tribulations that I've been going through and whatnot.
Mhm.
And I also uh, touch on my mental state
Right. Right.
and where I'm at, where I've come from, and where I'm aiming to go. Um, and I'm still alive, bro, after all the shit that I've been through. And like for me, it's amazing. It's amazing, bro. So yeah, I mean, I think just move out of love. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to emote, show your feelings. I think those are the messages I would definitely convey.
Whoa. Don't know what happened. It's okay. That's why we have edits.
Yeah, no, I was saying I think uh, goal and the main message in this project would be to move out of love. Don't be
Hmm.
don't be afraid as a man, as a black man in this music industry and in this world to be emotionally intelligent, being in tune with your feelings. Because I think that awareness of yourself is important, bro. Like
Most
how we
definitely.
how we move in the world, and when we have kids, how we teach our sons and daughters and shit. How to move in this world and not be. They say big boys don't cry, and I really thought that my whole life. Like, you cry, you're weak, bro. Like, you're soft. If you cry, if you
Right.
feel, talk about how much you in love, you're a simp and all that shit. You hear it. We hear it in the locker room, we
Definitely.
do it at the lunch tables and shit. And it's not true, bro. You're not a simp. It makes you more of a man to be emotionally intelligent like that. I think you
Hmm.
to find a partner. I think I'm becoming. I'm moving into a spot where I can be. Where I think I'm a good man, a great man, but I wouldn't even be close to that if I didn't have a great woman next to me.
Facts.
Like,
Big facts.
for real. So yeah, bro, move out of love. There's a lot of love in this project, but there's a lot of like we're speaking about trials and tribulations and like what it took to even be here. Still, I'm alive after all the shit I've been through. So yeah, bro,
Definitely. Definitely got to be grateful for all that. Yeah,
absolutely.
man. As a black man growing up, and it sounds like both of us grew up with just throw some dirt on it type of situations of
Yeah,
don't really show your feelings, keep your feelings bottled up inside, and really that doesn't do anybody any good.
at all.
So it's definitely very important to learn about yourself, your own feelings, just overall your emotional intelligence. Like you said earlier, it's just highly important, especially nowadays with the height of depression and anxiety of yourself or even your friends and loved ones. It's just very important to know.
Yeah, and actually, in my description of the project, I wrote about the cover art. The reason why I chose that cover art, and
Hmm.
Pablo Picasso has an oil painting called the Old Guitars, and in that painting, well, that whole era, the blue period, um, came about because Pablo Picasso was mad depressed after his best friend committed suicide, and he didn't know what to do. His brother didn't want to live no more, and he started painting all of these pictures with blue and
Mm,
showing his emotion. And I think this is like, even though people didn't like it, I've had some harsh critiques on my project. People are like, bro,
right.
bring that old DNA back. We want to hear that lit shit, bro. Like, we want to hear that shit that we go to the club to it. I don't want to hear none about that sad shit. And I'm like, I understand, but for me is what I had to do to be alive,
Hmm.
be here still. You know what I'm saying? And to be emotionally intelligent, I think is a superpower for a man, especially a black man, bro. Once you start to hone that shit, like, it's not a weakness;
Definitely.
it's a superpower, bro. For real.
Definitely. That's definitely a superpower. Um, that's man, we can get into these rapid questions now, man. You ready for those?
Yep.
All right. What is your least favorite type of music?
Um. Overall, I don't really like uh heavy metal or screamo. I think that's my least favorite. I do like some
Uh,
metal though. I used to listen to like even some metal when I was younger, just because of the way that they would emote and like what they were willing to do on the record. But some shit is just too much.
Agreed. Agreed. What superpower would you have if you could pick one?
I'll fly. I always have dreams that I'm flying, like I'm lucid dreaming. I'm taking off, jumping off my feet, and just flying around the world. If I could fly for real, what the world would do.
Don't got to play for no airline flights because them things are expensive right now.
I'm telling you, I'm flying wherever. Speaking of airline, the turbulence on the flight that I was just on coming back from New York was so
Right.
crazy. I might not be getting on another plane, bro.
I feel that, man. I feel that. It's funny. I just came from New York for the first time. For my birthday, my wife ended up taking me up there,
That's dope.
and yeah, man, I really enjoyed it. Just we got lost one time. We fucked around, got lost on the subway system. It was not okay.
I'm sure somebody helped you out though, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It was a bunch of people that helped me out, especially like with all the cops. I didn't realize it was gonna be cops every damn where. But
Oh
with all
yeah,
the cops everywhere, they were more than willing to help us out. It was
yeah.
nice. But back to the rap questions, man. What was your worst job and why?
Oh my god. I think my worst job was probably working at this doggy daycare with my boy Frankie and just like dealing with all these dogs, having to watch these dogs and pick up their shit,
Oh,
wet, nasty shit. But, bruh, it was just, it was terrible. Like, I like dogs, but that shit made me not want to get a dog. I actually, me and my wife just actually bought a dog before Christmas. He's down here
okay.
laying next to me, knocked out. Uh, but that was the worst job, the doggy daycare, for sure.
Oh yeah. That's I couldn't do it. Like, you better than me. I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, man,
I'm
this shit
not.
too much.
I I have a dog and like he's a pain sometimes. So I can only imagine watching a shit ton of dogs with different characters and different vibes.
They're trying
Nope.
to kill each other and shit. And it was bad.
Other than the drums, do you play any other instruments?
The only instruments I ever played were the drums, which I played in elementary school up until high school. Sports kind of took over at that point, so I stopped playing. And then the flute when I was young,
Oh yeah, I feel like everyone played the flute when they
and
were
the
young.
recorder.
Uh-huh. Right there. Yep. Back in music class in elementary school. I remember them.
Right.
What is your karaoke song?
Oh shit, karaoke song, bro. I don't think I have one, but I think it.
What?
I don't
You
think I
ain't got a
have.
song when that thing come on, man. You just getting down to it. You know what I'm saying?
I think that what is that song by Akon and them? That, don't look no further, baby, I'm back. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
dedicated to you. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, I know a song, but I can't think of
Uh,
the name of the
I'll
song.
be your lover. Yeah, I'll be your best friend. Tell me what I gotta do. Yeah, that
Do yeah.
shit. Yeah, yeah.
I feel that. Would you rather have loud or nosy neighbors?
Ooh, loud for sure. I'm cool. I don't really mind. I don't mind noise. But
Um,
nosiness, mind your damn business, Karen.
that's how you fuck around and get clapped on.
For real.
Uh, what is a scent that you cannot stand?
A scent?
Yeah, like a scent, smelling scent.
Oh cheese, bro. Oh cheese is like I don't even really like the smell of peanut butter.
What? I fuck with peanut butter heavy.
I like peanut butter. I like the taste of it, but I don't like the smell of it. And I don't like the smell of eggs either.
What? Eggs? The like eggs in general or scrambled eggs,
Like
boiled eggs?
hard boiled eggs.
Okay,
I
yeah,
like
I
to
can
eat them
cut.
though. I eat them.
You
Like
just you just
I eat
you
a
just
cheese.
like this
I'm
eating
just
them.
like, yeah, man. Yeah, man.
All right. What is your favorite type of food?
I would definitely say at this point in my life, me and my wife eat a lot of seafood, so I'm a sucker for salmon. I don't know if you've been to this spot called Golden Saigon, bro, but it's down here in Aurora. I think it's a chain, but they got this dish called coconut curry salmon, Alaskan salmon. That
Oh, that
is,
sounds delicious.
woo, that shit damn near bring me to tears when I eat it, bro.
I
Yeah,
gotta go check that place out
I'm,
then
I'm,
next
I'm
time I'm up there.
a seafood fan. I used to not like seafood as much though, honestly.
Oh, really? I fuck with seafood.
But
That and barbecue.
as I've grown, oh, barbecues. You can never go wrong with barbecue, ever. Brisket,
Fact.
if we talking barbecue, brisket is my favorite barbecue, bro.
You know what? I just got a smoker and I've been meaning to smoke some brisket. It'll be my first time ever doing it. So you got any tips? Have you ever smoked a brisket before?
Have not, I am not the chef in the family, I'll tell you that.
Oh.
Eat, I eat, but I'm, I can cook some things, I can cook some
All
good
right.
chicken and, all the things, but like smoking, barbecue and shit, like I ain't even got to that level yet.
No, no. I am the cook in the family. I cook way more than my wife cooks in this household.
Hmm. Hey, man,
Uh,
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Facts, big facts. Would you have Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
NBA or
Cocaine?
NFL? What's
I'm,
up?
cocaine? I'm playing.
Cocaine got a little bit of cocaine.
Yeah, not Coke.
All right. NBA or NFL?
NFL.
What is your favorite board game?
Ooh. Monopoly.
Big facts, man. That's a long ass game, and I get serious in
It's a
Monopoly.
long game, but it's a very, very dope game when it just comes, especially if you're attacking it from a finance level. Like if you're really trying to figure out how to like,
Hmm.
gain wealth. There's this other game that I uh, got put onto called Cash Flow, um, and it's like
Hmm.
a real estate game, basically acquiring properties and stuff. But it's fire, bro.
Oh, like never heard of it.
I never heard of it until recently, but it's called Cash Flow, and it's a really dope game. It's a real estate game. I'm in the real estate world too.
Oh, I'm slowly diving myself into that right now,
hmm
trying to get some investment properties. But that's a different story
I'm
for a
on the
different
lending.
day.
I'm on the lending side. Yeah, so we definitely talk about that someday.
Oh yeah, most definitely. White or wheat bread?
Wheat.
All right. Name one embarrassing moment.
Oh my god, bro. I was. I'm gonna tell you something that's disgusting. I don't even know why I'm doing it.
It's okay. It's
I
all
was
right, man.
in 6th grade, bro, and I had my little girlfriend's party. It was funny. I had a girlfriend in 6th grade. It was crazy, but I was at her house and I ate something. Some fucking. Her whole family was Hispanic, and I ate some chorizo for breakfast, and I had that
Right.
shit the runs, boy. And I was wearing some cargos, and that shit. I had to run home, boy. It was a bad time for the.
Bro, we've all been there. You know what I'm saying? Like we've all had that, made that mistake, and then like I think it's just a fart, and you like, oh shit, I
I'm like,
fucked up.
oh, and like I said, I had like 10 cargos on, like you could see, and I was like
Ooh,
running home. I was embarrassed as fuck, bro. It was terrible.
I would have never went back to the family's house ever.
It was terrible. I played it off. I think I was the only one who knew, but like
Oh, okay.
maybe somebody saw me running. They were driving. They're like, what the fuck? But
The hell is that?
yes, boy. Nah, but that shit was definitely top 5 embarrassing moment.
Got you. Name one pet peeve of yours.
Um, Phoniness. Like I don't like, or even like fake love, bro. Like I just like for me, I don't like when people can't keep it real. Like if you
Right.
can't keep it 100, like don't even come around me. Like I would really prefer someone be a loud enemy than a silent friend, like a fake friend.
I feel that. I know in one of your bars that we're gonna get into, you definitely address that.
Yeah, for sure.
One place you would love to visit.
Jamaica. My roots are Jamaican. I'm a first generation American citizen, so
Mm.
my mother's from Jamaica, and I haven't been yet.
Oh, yeah, man. You got to go visit your pretty much your homeland. You got to get over there.
I got to
Who is the messiest person you ever known?
myself. I, I I'm prone to spill some food, spill some weed when I'm rolling. God, I'm messy.
Bro, not the weed, man, not the weed.
I got there's been times where I knocked a whole blunt off onto the car floor, and you know anything about the car floor. You knock
Oh,
weed on that floor, you're not getting it back.
it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap.
Done. It's done. I am definitely the messiest person I know.
All right. All-time favorite Disney movie.
That's a very good question. I would say Lion King.
See, I knew it was a reason why I fuck with you. See, because Lion King's my favorite one.
Lion King, like for real.
It was,
Uh,
it was the first movie I ever cried to.
man, I'm telling you, and I really like Timon and Pumbaa. Like I really like Timon and Pumbaa, like a lot.
Facts. That
Yeah,
they had my favorite moment in there where he's like, you just call him a pig? He's like, yeah, I just call him a pig. That's Mr. Pig. And like he runs out. That's my favorite moment in the whole entire movie.
hell yeah, man. I love the Lion King, bro.
What is the craziest bet you ever made?
Craziest bet.
Yep.
Craziest bet. I am definitely a person who doesn't bet often because I normally will lose. But I think I put like $1,000 on the Super Bowl and lost. I think something like that. Uh,
Right.
a couple years. I think I was in high school. Who was Tom Brady playing in the Super Bowl?
I don't know. He's played in a lot of Super Bowl.
A lot of Super Bowls, but one of them I bet against him, and I lost some guap that I didn't have.
Mm, trust me, we've all been there. I've done that before. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I
No,
was so
explain
confident.
this.
I'm gonna just bet this money. I ain't got it. I'm gonna just win, and then it was Brody cut me slack. I only had to pay him 500, so that was
Oh,
no
that's
more,
what's
no more bets for the boy.
up. All right. Who is your greatest enemy?
My greatest enemy.
Yep.
I'm gonna treat the nigga like Voldemort. He who must not be named.
Got you. Don't even need to say names.
Don't even need to.
All right. What is one irrational thing that you're scared of?
Spiders.
Spiders, like I've had back people like spiders. I ain't fucking with them.
I'm not fucking. They're so tiny, but I'm not fucking with no spider, bro. Like at all. Also, heights. Like I really don't like heights. I don't like the
Boy, you 6'5". What you mean you don't like heights? You already tall as shit.
exactly why I'm too high up already, nigga. I would rather be average height, especially now that I don't play sports no more. But it's mainly flying and the feeling of falling for me. So I don't do roller coasters. I don't even like
Oh,
doing water slides anymore, where you have to like where you like
go down.
drop in and hell no, I'm cool.
Oh, I love that shit. Like
And I'm
I like getting the heart pumping.
yeah no,
Pause.
yeah can't even do it.
All right, man. That's the end of the rapid questions, man. We can really get into this song 100, featuring Chris Carter. So what was the inspiration behind this joint? What was your creative mindset when you were writing the song and creating it?
I feel like I just wanted to write something. I was the day that I wrote that song, I was definitely dealing with like feeling like I was backstabbed by some people that I felt like would
Mhm.
would never do that type of shit to me. And I also had problems going on with like my thought process around family and just different things and people not being able to keep it real with me. So I wrote that record just out of like just in this very like weird mood. I was definitely in a weird mood when I wrote that record. Um,
Right.
uh, but I was basically saying like, if you don't have to keep it up, you don't have to keep it real with me. You don't have to keep it real. You don't owe me
Mhm.
authenticity. You don't owe me that, but you just can't be around me.
No, I feel that. I'm laughing because on my notes, right? Because my perspective on it is like you were kind of on your Drake shit, just been into the track and talking about how you felt and talking about people who never really kept it 100 with you and never really been on your side, and you kind of calling them out, whoever they may be, and letting them know that like y'all cool, but you don't fuck with them like that no more.
Yeah, for real though. Just like that.
Like that's my perspective on the whole entire song. What made you get Chris Carter on the track, which I'm also a big fan of. Also
Man,
interviewed him. Definitely go check that out.
I rock with Chris Carter so tough, bro. And I actually a couple shows that I was booking, I got him involved with a lot of shows. I booked him a lot in 2022 at different events and stuff like that. And I just love like his energy. And at the time, I don't want to put his business out there, but he was dealing with the loss in the family, and I could tell he was in a weird space, and I was also
Right,
in a space. So I wanted to give him the opportunity to like come to the studio and just express yourself however you see fit on the record. And so I think that was cool. I think I wanted to be used that record as therapy for himself too. So um,
okay,
I had been wanting to work with Chris Carter. We have another record that we recorded, weeks before 100 that I don't know if it's going to come out, but I was just really excited and uh, intentional about having him on the project. I love showing
okay.
love showing love to different artists in the city and whatnot. So
Yeah, man, got you.
hop on that song. Hold on 1 second.
No,
Tyson,
go ahead.
boy, I swear to God.
I'm assuming he's talking about his dog.
Sit your ass down.
That's what you gotta do sometimes.
I have a sword that in my closet,
Hmm.
and he's fucking with it.
A sword?
A sword, like a really nice sword.
Oh, okay. I'm like, is that your home defense? A sword?
Nah, I mean I got straps, but I mean technically it could be used as home defense for sure. That's some discreet shit.
That's some John Wick shit.
Ain't we're gonna see you coming with the sword.
Bruh, if I
It's
all right, I'm not fucking with you. You got a sword, bro. I ain't fucking with you.
a couple swords.
All right, but no, it was dope having them on the track, and it seemed like you were looking out for him, so that was also dope. Really, big homie of you. But we can pretty much get into these bars, man, right now. Go ahead, rap it for the people.
Feel like I'm the black sheep, the only enlightened one. If I really tell the truth, I might indict a ton. Go for anyone who did me wrong and might have stung, but I ain't done because I'm a soldier till the fight is won.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you mean by that when you were rapping those bars or creating them bars?
Well, I felt like the black sheep. I always felt like I was the black sheep of my family, like the one that people were like, "Oh, he's the bad one. He been locked up. He been in jail. He had trouble in school, like
Mhm.
behaviorally, or got into drugs, or he did this, or he did that, or now he's rapping. He left college. Like all the things like that you could say about somebody, like
Right.
who that you just don't approve. Like you don't approve of their actions. Like I think I was definitely like that, like the black sheep. But I felt like through all the experimentation, all the trials and tribulations, all the bullshit that I went through, I feel like I became the most enlightened one in the family because of my real life experience,
Hmm.
like willingness to learn more and to not make the same mistakes and to try different things and to not be afraid to fail. Just all the things, right? Um,
Right.
but I'm also I'm a very relationship based person, so I like to keep relationships intact. I can flame on motherfuckers like easily, talk shit about people and like be just the antagonist in the family. But I definitely keep it together. So basically,
Right.
if I really tell the truth, I might indict a ton of people. Like um, and I was like, that goes to anyone who did me wrong. It might have stung me, but it's cool. That's not gonna make me stop what I'm doing. I ain't done. I'm a
Right.
soldier. I'm a soldier till the fight is won. I'm not done until it's won.
I feel that. I feel that you're gonna have a lot of obstacles in your way, and you just gotta have some perseverance and overcome them. Especially in the music industry, it is ruthless out here in these streets, and like a whole lot of snakes in the grass. And you just gotta cut that snake's head off and pretty much leave him in the grass
No,
for the most part.
real. And I literally fought a snake once. I was doing some
What?
I was doing some landscaping shit, and it wasn't a big snake. It was a bigger garden snake, but I didn't even realize that those snakes will try to bite you for real. And
Hmm.
I was doing some stuff with I think what was I doing? I was putting mulch in, and a snake just came and tried to attack me, but I had a shovel, and I stabbed it into the snake, and it was like
Still moving.
slither around, and he got free, and he just kept jumping. And I was like, ding, smacking him and shit around with the shovel, and he literally didn't die until I cut his head off. And even when I cut his head off, because I didn't cut it, I didn't. You have to cut a snake's head in the middle of the head to
Yep.
actually kill it. Because if you cut it like in half, the part that's still alive will still jump at you, will still try to bite you, and the tail will still be moving, right? So I actually
Hmm.
cut the snake's head off and leave his head in the grass, like literally.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. I ain't fuck with no steaks.
Man, I hate snakes too. It's definitely. I probably hate snakes more than spiders, but you see spiders more often.
Definitely, definitely. If I
But yeah,
see a snake, I'm going the wrong way. There was one time. It was one time I walked. What is it? I parked and I was about to walk out my car, and then like I seen a snake, and I was like, "Nope, shut my door, like moved to a different spot. I was like, I was not fucking with the snake at all, man.
Oh, you got it. You got it. That's your spot now.
Yeah, that's your spot. You can have it. All right, man. We can get into these next bars right here. Go ahead, rap for the people.
I was like, smoke in the air, bridges burn, light them up. My cup runneth over, I don't want to feel none. So pull me up, get me lit. I'm trying to beat the demons I've been fighting like they're stealing something. Tears dry, don't even cry when I'm peeling onions.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, right there.
Um,
That's probably my favorite bars throughout the whole song right there.
I appreciate
Um,
it. And I feel like
oh,
it's, uh,
go ahead.
oh no, sorry. Were you going to ask something about them?
Oh no. I was just gonna be like, are you talking about burning bridges with past friends in like the first line right up there?
Yeah, definitely. Like, there's like, you know how they're saying, like, you don't want smoke or free smoke. I got smoke with this person. Like, I like in the metaphor of a bridge burning, for bridges burning, there's smoke in the air, right?
Right.
So what I was basically talking about is like I got a lot of smoke in the air with people, like I really do, um, and those bridges were burnt, but some of those bridges I lit
Got it.
intentionally, and when I say I cup runneth over, like on an optimistic pessimism level, look at this dude.
Oh, he cute. He's just trying to be on the camera.
Look at this little 15 minutes fame, huh?
Hmm.
What you doing, boy? Nah, but when I was like my cup runneth over, I was basically talking about like I'm on an optimistic level. Like I really have my cup is definitely full. Like it's full. And
Hmm.
mainly because I have life, bro. I woke up today. I have a beautiful family.
Nice.
I all the things that I wish and prayed for and manifested back then I have now. And like even though sometimes I feel like I'm in lack of certain things, like no, my cup is full to the point where it's running over. That's why I can pour into other people. But
Mm,
at the same time, though, on another level, like it was kind of like a double entendre because I'm like my cup runneth over, like on my gay. Like if I was drinking alcohol or something, like, I'm just trying to drink until I don't feel nothing. Like, so pull me up, get me lit. Like
got you.
I'm fighting demons. I'm trying to beat the demons I've been fighting like they're stealing something. It's funny because I used to say back with my friends, like we used to have the saying like
Hmm.
I'll beat you like you stole something, or beat that nigga like he stole something.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So that's why I did that. I'm not trying to be the demons I've been fighting like they're stealing something. Tears dry, don't even cry when I'm peeling onions. And that line was basically like I have lost a lot of people, bro, and like my trauma probably makes it so like I literally don't really cry like in situations where I should be like a mess, bro. And it's like
Right.
no, I'm not sad about it. I just like I don't know. I feel like sometimes my tears is really dried up, and like I literally don't cry when I'm peeling onions.
Really?
Yeah,
What? I get teary eyed. I try to hold them tears in. I get a little teary eyed though.
yeah. So that's what that was. Yeah.
Got you. Got you. And these next ones right here.
So you ain't got to keep it real, but you ain't kin to me. Don't need fake love, rather have some enemies. You ain't got to keep it real, but you ain't kin. Had to cut some people off so I can win. That's kind of what we were talking about earlier. Like I said, nobody owes me authenticity, bro. Like you don't owe me nothing.
Hmm.
You just can't be around me if you're gonna be fraud, if you're gonna be fake. Like I just can't have that, you know. Because
Feel that.
what does that say about me having fraudsters in my circle? You know what I'm saying? People who are gonna play both sides or whatever. So basically, like I said, you don't have to keep real, but you ain't kidding me. I don't need fake love. I'd rather have some enemies. I'd rather you be a clear op than be a fake friend and be a Judas to me, like for real. And then I was like,
100.
had to cut some people off so I could win, and that's true. You really can't move forward with that way. You know what I'm saying? So
Big facts.
it was hard to move forward with that way. You're bringing a lot of people on, and you're not moving as fast or as efficient when you have like all that dead weight. So yeah, it's kind of what that's from.
Over there spitting facts because having that dead weight just drags you down and you can't really progress in life. Having that dead weight, just a big waste of time.
Yeah, for real though.
So those are all the lyrics, man, that stood out to me. Is there any lyrics that you want to discuss?
Um, there was some bars in there that I was like, uh, "Boomers got me dancing on the moon. I feel alive. Hopefully the past don't kill the mood. I'm still alive after all the bad shit I've been through. Don't need a lot. I'm really asking for the truth. Um, and I think at the time I wrote the song, I was coming down from a shroom high, and I was like these boomers, these shroomies got me dancing on the moon. I feel alive. But you know, if you've ever done shrooms before, if ever talked to someone who's done shrooms, you could have a bad trip. So if
Yep.
you think about negative thoughts, you think about things that make you sad, then the ship can go south. You know what I'm saying? So like I felt alive. Hopefully the past and the shit and the trauma and all that doesn't kill the mood that I'm feeling right now. It doesn't kill the high. And then I was like, I'm still alive after all the bad shit I've been through because bro, I literally could be dead in the ground right now. Like,
Right.
you know as well as I do, just being black in America. Just that.
Fact.
Nothing else has to happen. Just that alone. All the shit that I've
Mhm.
been put through, like I've been put through the ringer just being a black man in America, literally almost got killed by the hands of cops like twice. And
Right.
I'm still here, bro. And obviously all the other shit too, like all the fucking fights and different crossfires and all the bullshit, bro, that I've been involved in. Like, and I'm still here. So like, I'd like to not make the same mistakes twice ever again. You know what I'm saying? And so
Definitely.
I'm still alive though, and so and I don't need a lot. I just need the truth. Like, I really am not. Definitely a simple person. I don't really require a lot, like at all. Actually, just be real with me. Keep it honest.
Yeah.
You
Yeah. Um, how can I say this? I forgot the saying on top of my head, but all a man or just a person has is their word in
yeah,
all reality. So just be straight up. Just be 100 with me. You know what I'm saying? Like no need to bullshit or not be authentic. For what? Like what does that do?
right.
Doesn't help anyone. Doesn't help them. Doesn't help me.
Nah, they hurting the person they're lying to, and they're convincing themselves of trying to convince themselves of a lie. Like you can't.
Yeah.
You're not even helping yourself. And
Big
I
time.
know that not only because of shit I've been through. I remember like putting 20 on 10 when I was younger. Like there were certain things that I just didn't have to exaggerate that I would exaggerate sometimes. And I like even if you're not lying, like to exaggerate
Mhm.
something or to like add more to a story that didn't happen or something like that, like it's just not, it doesn't, what does that do? You convincing yourself of a lot. Like
Exactly.
it's terrible. So, you know, I've been
Right.
victim of it, but I've also been a participant in it when I was in my younger teenage, you know, and prior to those years. And so
Hmm.
well, I learned from my own mistakes, bro, but I also learned from other people, you know. So
Got to.
life shit is crazy, bro.
It is, man. There's nothing but a whole lot of lessons, and you either learn from them or you don't learn from them.
Facts.
But all right, man. I want to play the song for the people. I'm just gonna play part of it so the people can hear it, so they know exactly what we're talking about.
Okay.
Sometimes feel like I'm the black sheep, though I'm the enlightened one. If I really tell the truth, I might indict a ton. That go for anyone who did me wrong and might have done, but I ain't done cause I'm a soldier till the fight is won. And if you quit on me, I see you, but the night is young. If you ain't mile high, I know that you ain't high as us. Footwork silly, hit the flow, I got the Midas touch. Smoke in the air, bridges burn, light 'em up. My cup runneth over, I don't wanna feel nothing. So pull me up, give me lit. I'm tryna beat the demons I've been fighting like they stealing something. Tears dry, don't even cry when I'm peeling onions. Boomers got me dancing on the moon. I feel alive, hopefully the past don't kill the mood. I'm still alive, after all the bad shit I've been through. Don't need a lot, I'm merely asking for the truth. You ain't gotta keep it real, but you ain't kin to me. Don't need fake love, rather have some enemies. You ain't gotta keep it real, but you ain't kin. Had to cut some people off so I could win. You ain't gotta keep it 100, but you can't be here.
Man, and definitely go check that song out. That link will be down there in the description. Actually, the link to the whole entire project will be down there in the description. Definitely go check it out because he got some slappers on there. He got some things that make you think. You know what I'm saying? So definitely go check that project out. It's hella dope.
I appreciate you, bro.
And yeah, man. How about you tell people what you got up and coming? Any up and coming visuals you were talking about earlier? You got some shows, events.
So I do have some shows and events that I'm booking. Just follow me and stay tuned with that kind of stuff because I don't have any definitive dates or anything like that. But I am putting some stuff on the calendar right now. But
Mhm.
man, the Color Blue just dropped a couple days ago. Go stream that. Go run it up. Download it. Take some time with it. It's a lengthy project. I mean, it's 14 tracks, but you know, I definitely it's definitely my favorite piece of work for myself. It's the most authentic piece of work that I've ever written or recorded. So please go check that out. And then I got this song called Skate City off this project that I did with 47 um,
Mhm.
last year, and so that video is done. I just got it last night. Boy, that shit look crazy. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so I'm gonna be dropping that probably soon here, maybe next week or something like that. And so expect some new visuals. They're not from the project, but they are some fire visuals, and it does fit the
Mhm.
mold of the project too. So yeah, yeah, that's what I got coming up.
We'll definitely go and check that out and stay tuned for that. So, how about you shout out your social media so people know where to find you?
Yeah, y'all can follow me everywhere at DNA Picasso. That's DNA Picasso. Um, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Apple Music, Spotify, all the streaming platforms. Just type in DNA Picasso and I'll pop up. I got some articles coming out, some Westward interview, and
Ooh,
some other articles and stuff. So please go check that out when it drops. And tap in with me and say if you run into me on the gram or something or in person, say what's up. I'll talk to you. I'm not too cool to be human and talk to somebody, and chop it up.
right.
If you're an artist that you trying to get on shows or you trying to collab with me or whatever, just hit me up.
Definitely. That's love right there. That's straight love. Love. So man, last question for you, man. What is your goal in the music industry?
I believe my goal in the music industry is to connect with as many people as possible on a real human level. But
Mhm.
in general, bro, I just want to make music that speaks to me in the times that I'm making them, and I also want to, as I get bigger and get more, eyes on me, I want to collaborate with the artists that I grew up listening to, and I want to make hits with some of these OGs. I like a lot of the dudes in the industry now, but I'm really like more excited about collaborating potentially with like some of the people who ran the industry, you know.
Right.
In the early 2000s and stuff like that. It's
Oh, the Waynes, the Kanyes. Well, I don't know if you want to do Kanye, but I'm still fucking rocking with Kanye.
Kanye. Hell yeah, I work with Kanye. I don't give a fuck, bro. I will work with Kanye. People can say what they want about him, but the man is a
A
genius
musical genius.
in his craft, bro. So I would love to work with him. I love to work with Wayne. I love to work with a lot of these people, even older artists, bro, like the Lloyds and like a lot of R&B, older R&B artists. Um, Man, I'm just hyped to be on this journey, and I just want to see how far I can take it, bro. And when I'm done doing it, I'd like to uplift other artists and make sure other artists have a long and dope career too.
Definitely. I feel that wholeheartedly. I feel that. Before we get up out of here, man, you got any final thoughts?
Nah, I just want to say thank you, bro, for having me. I really appreciate what you're doing for the city, bro, for the state, and for the industry in general. Like I love. I know how much work it takes for you to do this like, on your own dime, using your own time and all that. And so I appreciate you, bro.
Right.
I'm very grateful for you having me on the show today.
Thank you, man. Like I said earlier, thank you for gracing me with your presence on the show, man.
Mhm.
Like I tell everyone who's on the show, time is the most valuable thing in the world because it's nothing you can never get it back.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you giving me your time. But we're gonna get up out of here. So like, comment, subscribe to Lyrical Minds. Until next time, deuces.